Happy Tuesday. How's it going, Matt?
I'm having a great time. I'm very happy to be here, Jake. How are you doing?
I am so good. I am always eager to play a board game, and because we never actually get to do it anymore, I only get to do it like once a week. Very excited for this time of the week. It's right now. It's Two Player Tuesday, and I'm so happy you're here. Welcome, everybody who's on Twitch and on YouTube. Welcome to Good Time Society. Welcome to Two Player Tuesday, where two players face off in a board game on Tuesday. It's just that simple. I don't need to over-explain it, but I've chosen to today.
But in an added bonus today, if I win, I get to have Jake's job.
Really?
Right?
We switch?
I checked it with Becca, and she said that was fine.
Oh my God, I didn't know my career was on the line for today's stakes. Okay, great. Yes, you can become director. I'll become marketing manager. I love this switch. This is great. We're actually playing Cubitos today, a game from Alderac Entertainment Group? Guild? Games? They're a group.
I think it's all of them.
Yeah, they're a guild, yeah. They're a guild of all those things. Cubitos is pretty amazing, one of my favorites, and you've never played before, right? This is my introduction for you?
I have not. Yeah, this is day one.
You've played a dice builder before?
I've played dice builders, I've played deck builders, so I get the general sense, but I've never raced on this particular track.
Well, this game, there's no general sense of it because this game is kind of bonkers in a fun way. For those of you watching in chat, if you have questions about the game and such, go ahead and throw them in chat and I'll try to answer them as best I can. But I will explain really briefly how the game goes and then we'll jump right on into it. So this is Cubitos. Matt and I are taking the role of little cube characters. In fact, let's actually take ours right now. I have a little elephant here, which is mine. And you have a little lion there who's super cute. We're going to put them on the start line somewhere of our choice, anywhere in this start/finish area. You can kind of put them wherever, and we can share a space. So being on top of one another doesn't really matter. I'll put mine here. What's that?
I'm just taking the outside track.
I like it. Matt and I are playing these little characters here, and we are going on a race. The first player to cross the finish line wins. If we both happen to cross the finish line on the same turn, whoever's furthest past the finish line wins. So we'll be going in a counterclockwise direction here. This is the arrows, and we'll go all the way around the map, and we'll return to the back. However, the way you do that is largely fueled by dice, because this is, as we said, a dice builder. Looking down here at the our player boards, I'm over here on the right side. Matt's over here. He's yellow and I am blue. Matt's been practicing his dice rolling, so his dice are a little chaotic. We both start with the same amount of dice, which are 9 dice. There are 7 of these light gray dice and 2 of the dark gray dice. The dark gray are slightly better in that I believe they have an additional side to them that the lighter dice don't have. Let's check if that's true. Yeah, they have a foot, a 1, and another one. Do they have 2 ones? Oh no, they just have a foot and a 1, and the light grays just have a 1. So there are 2 symbols that you'll see here, a 1 and a foot, as I've mentioned a couple times now. The foot is what allows you to move. It's a movement point. It allows you to move further along the board. It's going to be very crucial. The 1s are, I believe, coins is what they're entitled. And when you accumulate a certain number of coins, you'll be able to buy more dice. See these colorful dice over here? There is a repository of them for us to pull from when we purchase them for a cost in the top right of each one. And each dice also has different faces with all these crazy symbols. The symbols do things when you roll them that aren't just gaining money or gaining footprints. Well, gaining movement, I should say. Well, I'll explain these more in detail in a second. But are you with me so far?
I'm ready to go.
It wasn't rhetorical, yeah. I need you to bounce the ball back. Yeah.
30 more minutes to cover rules.
Oh, okay. Well, we can take a few more minutes. Make sure. On our turn, it's actually quite nice. There's a little roll phase and run phase guide up here. The wording for it is a little bit confusing when you first play, but I think we'll just walk through it and you'll see how it goes. What happens is we both start with our 9 dice here at the beginning of a step in our draw pool. This is like looking a deck builder, it would be your deck, right? And then in the beginning of the round, we'll each roll up to our hand limit, which is currently 9, which happens to be all of our dice. So we'll move them into the roll pool. Before we roll, though, we should determine who is first player because they get an additional free die. Matt, why don't we make you first player?
Great.
Since you're the guest today. And then I think it's a certain amount of credits that we all get as well, which let's see. We start with how many credits? Oh, 0. Oh, we start with 0 credits. Do I even get additional credits because you're the first player to die, or you just get that benefit? The player with the start player day is considered the start player during that round. Yeah, that's it. You just get that awesome advantage. Okay, good for you. So you'll still roll 9 dice, but you get a 10th additional die that doesn't account against your hand limit. So when rolling, when you roll, you can roll the dice, and whatever hits with a icon is considered a hit. You move all hits after you roll to your active zone. So for instance, I'll move it up here. Then you may choose to roll again. You can actually roll as many times as you want, but there is a risk, because after you've rolled and collected up to 3 hits, actually, when you've collected 3 or more hits, then any further rolls, you risk busting. Busting is when you roll again, but no faces are shown. So for instance, I didn't bust here, and I can keep these additional hits. Now I can consider rolling once more, and if I don't roll anything, I will bust. Busting is not good. In fact, I just did it right there for the sake of an example. If you bust, you don't get to collect anything in your active pool, and in fact, you discard all of your hits, and your turn for the rolling is over.
So that's what I'm going to be doing all day.
No. But if you do, there actually is a consolation prize. We're going to go over here to the top right, and we'll see that there is a fan track. You see, when you bust, it's really kind of pitiful, and the fans take pity on you. So you gain fans whenever you bust. So if I were to bust in that, I'd go up here to this 1 on the fan track. Additionally, as you get further on in the fan track, you gain little bonuses. So for instance, if I got another fan here, I would get 1 credit. Credits come in denominations of 1 and 5, and they can be used at any point to pay as like a coin if you were to buy more dice. So they would be discarded, and they're like credits that you can use essentially. Well, of course, credits are credits, but does that make sense? They're temporary use money.
Yeah. And then if I'm remembering from my research, there's a way to buy movement as well.
There is a way to buy movement. That is exactly right. We'll see here that once we've used our abilities of, so let's say we've finished rolling. Let's say I didn't bust on that, and actually I had gained those 5, for instance. Then we use our abilities. Well, I have no movement because I didn't roll any feat, but I did roll 5 coins worth. I can buy 5 coins worth of dice here. The limit on buying is you can buy up to 2 dice, but they can't be the same color in a turn.
All right.
If I choose not to buy any dice, or if I have up to $4 remaining, you can gain a reward space. Gain a reward space means move forward 1. So you could buy movement as well. It's very crucial, especially in the end game, to buy movement so you can get further along the track and hopefully beat your opponent before they get to the finish line.
Love it.
After you've done all of your abilities on the die face, you move all of your hits to your discard pile. Your unrolled dice that were kept in your dice pool previously will stay in your roll pool. You'll then draw back up to however many dice are equal to your hand limit. Again, we start with 9, but there's ways to get more. And then we roll a new round. It's just that simple. The first player die that Matt gets here is a bonus die. It actually, when you roll it, just gets active or added to like an active pool as anything, but it has really awesome sides. It has like a 1 credit side. It's got a footprint. The F button only does flip, so it only ever shows 2 sides. But there's a couple of great faces on there as well. And throughout the game, we'll be buying more dice, making our pools bigger, maybe even getting rid of some dice. So real quick, before we start, let's look at the 8 awesome other dice we can get. Let's start down here at the bottom with Dr. Livingstone. He's a little wizard dog. He's pretty awesome. He says he's got 2 different faces. He's got 4 blank faces, a 3 coin, which is awesome, and a dog symbol. What happens when you roll the dog symbol is you gain 2 feet and you lose this die. So if you roll the dog symbol, you get to move a little bit forward, but then the die is returned to the pool.
So a temporary Oshi bonus.
A temporary Oshi bonus. Oshi's not quite that plump. I guess cube. I just noticed he's a cube now. I've never noticed that before.
I think there's a tape measure as well.
Yes, well, I mean, that's how he keeps it on, because
We got it now.
he's half a table. Nightcat Notabot asks, do the water tracks on the tile do anything in particular? Great question, Nightcat. The water tracks are, you are not allowed to enter them unless a game effect allows you to do so. So generally, we have to race around them. However, some game effects do allow you to go through water. We'll find out if there are any in this particular game. Let's look at the carrot, this metal-looking carrot that's a Spinal Tap reference, up to 11. It has two faces. Actually, it has three faces. It has a footprint, it has a shield, and then it has a shield with dots. So the shield is if you push, remember pushing is when you roll again while risking busting. So you've already got, it's an additional roll essentially as a push. You may first move this die to your roll zone before you roll. So what that's saying is if you're worried about how few dice you have in your pool to re-roll and you might bust again, you can take this already rolled shield die and put it back in your roll zone, which will increase your odds of rolling something that won't bust you.
So it's a little safety.
Mm-hmm. The shield with dots also doubles your swords for the round. Now, Matt, you're going to ask, what's a sword? Well, let's go up to the champion and find out. The champion is an 8-cost die, and it has two symbols. I think the symbols are the same in this case. They both do the same thing, no matter which one you roll. They... at the end of, once we've both rolled, you and I both compare who has the most sword symbols showing. So if you have an 11 in here as well, and you've gotten that special symbol, you'll double your swords for that round. Whoever wins the most shields contest gets the ability, which in this case is next round, you can draw all of your dice. So there is no limit to how many dice you have in your hand. And you will lose one red die, which obviously is this die. So this is just this, like the wizard, goes back into the pool. Still with me?
Very cool.
Okay, cool. Mr. Bats is a 5-cost baseball beaver, and Mr. Bats has two faces as well, but they both do the same thing. You gain 2 coins, or you gain credits equal to half your fan count rounded down. Remember, our fan count is way over here on the right. It's how far you're getting for making fans, generally from busting, but there are other game effects that will give you fans as well. Mr. Bats is interesting like that. Llama Shaman is an 8-cost one. I always like Llama Shaman, or I always like the llamas. They're great. They have a peace symbol sign and a 2-coin side. You can gain 2 coins if you get the peace symbol, and you gain 1 red die automatically. So that's pretty crazy.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Bad Cheese costs 6. You gain 2 feet if you hit the run symbol, but if you hit the special cheese symbol, you also gain 3 coins and lose this die.
Okay.
Broken Cow, you must use 2 cats together to use this ability. So if you've done this, if you roll 1 cat, nothing happens. If you roll 2 cats, as in you've had 2 dice, then you can use this ability. You gain any 1 die and set it on any face in your active zone. Then you lose that at the end of this round. So you could like take a super powerful die and use it for that round and then get rid of it automatically if you have a broken cow.
So you lose the one that you switch, not the broken cow.
Correct. You use that die at the end of the round. That's an interesting one. I've never played with a broken cow before. Love that picture too.
Yeah.
Poor cat stuck in a box. All right. And Shimmy Shimmy Dino is our last one. It's expensive. It costs 13, and it only hits 1 out of 6 times. So when you do, you gain 1 foot for each of your active white, which are the cat ones, and active gray. These are both considered gray. One's dark gray, one's light gray.
Great. So there's sort of a couple of, archetypes or synergies between colors, but not sort of for every color or every pairing.
Well, everything's beneficial, but you definitely see active synergies between some of them. Yeah, for sure. Cool. But everything's good in its own way. So the pool that you decide to build versus the pool that I decide to build, and the randomness with which we roll them, that'll determine how well we do. Last thing to explain is that on the map here, there are a bunch of little benefits listed. If you end your movement, I believe, if you end your movement on one of those spaces, you gain its ability. And I think you can only gain 1 of those abilities per turn.
And there's no optional, you have to use all the movement that you roll, correct?
You have to use all the movement that you
like
roll. You know what? I don't think you do have to use all the movement as you roll, just as you don't have to use all of the coins if you don't wish to.
Great. All right.
And you didn't start. If you end your movement step in a reward space and you didn't start the round in that space, you may gain its ability as if moving through a reward space. Wait, hold on. Real quick, I just want to make sure we're doing this right. If you end your move step in a reward space and you didn't start the round in that space, you may gain its reward. Moving through a reward space gives you nothing. So yeah, you have to end your movement there. And we can talk more about what those things do as we go. But let's start this, I think, right?
Let's do it, yeah.
Any questions from you?
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to roll.
Sprinkles asks, 1 out of 6 times, why does it only hit on that percentage? Well, if we look at the Shimmy Shimmy Dino, which is what I was referring to, you see it has 5 blank sides and 1 dino side. So it'll only hit 1 out of 6 times. Whereas some of the other dice have better hit ratios, like the cow hits half the time, but it only hits its cat face 1 of those times. All right. We're going to roll together. Are we really sure we don't get any money? I guess, yeah, we don't start with any money. That's just how it goes. You get this bonus die, which is great. And we can actually roll at the same time. We can do this simultaneously. You ready?
Awesome. Let's do it.
All right. Here we go.
Not the worst.
Not the worst. Not the worst. So we each got 2 successes. And we can roll again. Now we can't bust yet. Oh, oops. That one flipped, just so you know. That was a 1.
Oh, it sure did, yeah.
We can't flip. Oh.
I'm flipping everything. Give me the 1 back.
Can it be on a state? I bet it could be on a state. There it is. You did it. Yeah. All right. So now we can't bust yet because if we roll again and do no faces, we haven't had 3 dice in our active zone yet. It happens when we have at least 3 dice in our active zone. So let's roll again.
Great.
R, not F.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That'll be a great way for me to cheat. Oh, hello.
Oh, holy cow. That's a really good roll.
I'm going to stay here, huh?
Yeah, you should. I'm going to probably keep rolling because I only have $3 and I want a little bit more. But very nice. I'll roll while you're finishing that. Oh, no!
Jake, so early.
Oh, my goodness. What a start to this game. So those all go to my roll zone. My 3 used ones go to my active zone. And Matt, we get to go right into the use your abilities phase. So you take these 2 left over, put them back in your roll zone. You'll roll them next turn.
Beautiful.
And then with these here, you'll get 1 credit. So I'll give that to you right now. That's this bad boy. That can be used at any point if you want to spend. And then you have an additional, was this one?
Yeah, it was. I tipped it over.
Okay, that's great. So then you have $7 to spend plus an $8 here if you really want it.
Okay, how exciting. Well, looking at these, I love this carrot. I think I'm legally obligated to get a carrot.
Legally?
Yes.
So if you push, it's pretty much protects you from busting if you play it right. It also has a foot, which is always good.
Yeah, I think I tend to play games. I push a bit harder than probably is typically warranted. So that'll be good for me.
Great. So when you buy a new die, it goes to your discard pile. So I'm going to put it over here for you.
Brilliant.
You'll see why in a second. That gives you 2 remaining dollars and an additional credit for 3 if you want.
And then, yeah, I've got the 3. I feel like I should, but nothing's speaking to me. No, I'll get one. I'll spend it all, and we'll get a little dog.
Ooh.
We'll get Dr. Livingstone and just see how that goes. The potential for some big runs.
I like your move. I think that's a good one. So now you move. You've used all your abilities. So you move all of your stuff to your discard zone. And this one too. And then you would pass this over to me since I'll be first player this round. I move on the fan track. I forgot to do that. I now have 1 fan. Whoop-de-dee. And now we move we do another turn, which is great. This is how fast this move goes. Now, when we're in our roll zone, we have to draw up to our hand limit, but our draw pool is empty. Whenever your draw pool is empty and you need to draw more, see this little sign? It says just refresh from your discard. So you get to pull all your dice from your discard back into your draw pool. But you have more interesting dice now. So you get to choose which dice from your draw pool you want to add into your roll zone. Obviously, your green and your brown are going to be a mix of those. And obviously, I only have 3 options. So I'm going to go with those.
And let me count real quick. 6. So I get 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we know what they're going to be.
Yeah. All right. Just that easy, except for this turn, I get the Awesome first player die, and we go again.
Let's do it. Okay.
Wow, I got 2 feet.
Nice.
I got 2 feet.
So I got a coin, and then I got the super shield, which would double my swords had I any. And then do I have to use this immediately?
No, it just stays there in your active zone. Now, what it says though is if you push, which you're about to push now, you may first move this to your move this die to your roll zone before you roll. Which maybe you're looking for that foot, especially because you don't need this right now. But you don't have to push now because you're not in danger of busting because you only have 2 in your active zone, and I only have 2 in my active zone as well.
So I'm just gonna roll again, and then probably next time I'm gonna want to use that, right?
I think so, or not use it depending on how well you roll.
That's true.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
Okay, but you're protected because you haven't rolled 3 hits yet, so you're good. I have, however, rolled 3 hits, and I'm going to keep going, but I risk busting.
All right, let's go. Oh boy.
Oh my god, I busted again.
And I get to keep going?
Yeah. This is painful.
Jake, you're using the
oh, I missed a die. Oh, interesting.
Okay, roll that. Maybe you won't bust.
We're gonna be a friendly reroll real quick.
I love that.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
And you're stacking.
I'll take that. Do I go again? I think I shouldn't risk it considering all the luck I've had.
I think I do want to go again. And so I move this to my roll zone?
Yes. No, sorry, to your roll zone.
Oh, to my right, because this is
they're the same thing. Yeah, just that's crowded. Yeah, so many blanks, right?
Great. So now I can't bust. Is that massive protection?
Now you can't bust because you only have 2 in here anyway.
Right.
Now you can bust, but your green's in there and has a 50% chance of rolling a hit.
Yeah.
So you could go again.
I think we're pushing.
Okay. And there it is.
Oh,
we both
and
busted.
There we go.
Yeah. What an unfortunate start to this game. But what it does is it gains us fans. So we each go up the old fan track, and I get a whole credit.
I'm happy to have one person in my corner.
Everybody's like looking at us not crossing the finish line and just being really sad for us. So now, wait, so you kept your unrolled ones in your roll zone, right?
I had not. Those ones I did not draw.
Got it. So anything you didn't roll successfully stays in your roll zone. So I think it was
it's everyone who's face down.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're all still there.
The reason that's true is because you might not replenish all of your dice.
Right.
In this case, you should be fine.
Yeah,
but you have to pull these 2 first before you can come back from your discard pile. Which I think we're ready to go to the next round because neither of us were able to buy anything. So I've given you the first player. I have a credit now, so I'm a little bit richer. And then we draw back up to 9. Remember, when counting those 9, you don't count this cube.
Excellent. All right, so I'm actually in pretty good shape since I managed to not roll anything on my 2 fancy dice. So
why doesn't the first player die count towards the 3? It does count towards the 3. I didn't bust this turn. I didn't bust? Yeah, I busted. I rolled them wrong. Or I didn't roll enough. Yeah, I had 3 in the active already. Okay, so let's go again.
Let's do it.
Let's go again. Oh my god.
All right.
This has been quite a first match. Oh my gosh, look at your start.
But not great.
That's great. That's pretty great. Okay, here we go. I think we stop because I'm just like...
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Okay. So these all go back to my little roll pile.
I am terrified.
Okay.
No problem, by the way. Thanks for checking in, Anxious. All right. So you are first player, so you resolve first.
All right, so I get 3 coins, which is lovely. Well, I guess we'll do that. That's last. First, I do things that I do, right?
Well, it's actually you resolve them in whatever you want.
Okay. So I guess all I really do is I get to move 2, for my little dog.
Yeah, so you rolled the dog face of Dr. Livingstone, which is gain 2 dice or 2 feet and then return the die.
So goodbye, Oshi. You've served me well. And I'll hop up 2 spaces.
Our first move of the game. Well done.
I have one fan cheering me on and it's really pushed me past the limit.
Go, Matt!
I guess with the 3 coins that I have, I'll get Oshi again.
Oh, yeah, that's a good move.
And then this, because the shield doesn't do anything for me unless I had rolled again.
Yeah, it's just a defensive measure for not busting. Great.
So that's me.
I have 1 move, so I'll go 1 forward with this foot. I have $3, and I'm really tempted to buy a Livingstone too. But now that you've done that, though, I think I'm going to go Broken Cow.
I'm very interested to see how that goes.
Yeah, me too, honestly. So we move all of our active dice to our discard zone. We take all of our discards. Then we get ready to draw more cards or more dice. I have 5 here, so I need 4 more. Bring in those back from the discard. Of course, I'll take this.
And I need just 1 more. And I think I'm going to take the shield and play a little safe since we've had such a slow start.
Yeah. That's 9 for you?
That is 9.
All right. I'm going to take the first player die, and again, we roll.
All right.
Oh, nicely done. Get a credit, a couple of feet, and a coin. I don't know if I want to stop there. Seems really lame. But 2 will get me another credit.
I feel like I should stop. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to hold.
I'm going to roll.
Ooh. Spicy.
Ah,
nice.
Breathing easier now. Okay. Whew.
I'll do another one, Jake. You're doing great.
No. Don't you do this. All right. I'm going to move these to my roll zone. I'm first player, so I'll go first. I'll resolve this by taking a credit. Give that over to you. And then I have $3. I'm going to buy another Broken Cow. And then I have 2 feet, which puts me boing, boing. And I'll take another credit because I ended my turn on this credit space.
How much credit before you can rent an apartment in this village?
This village, man, I think inflation has really gone up since, the non-cubes started moving in and kind of gentrifying the rest of the cube houses. So I think it's like 1,900 cubes a month. It's pretty rough.
Oh, boy. Well, I don't know if I'll get there, but I will get 1 space forward, and I get to shed a cube. Now, does that come from... What pile do I lose that from?
I think you can lose it from any pile, but I'll double check for you real quick. Great. Take any 1 die of your choice in any of your zones and return it to its tray. Gray dice are lost this way can be returned to the box. Oh, well, that's all non-TTS issues there.
Will remove 1 of these gray dice because he's not doing much for me.
All right, we'll put it back in its supply. And so Matt's wisely gotten rid of one of his weaker die, right? Because our gray dice only have like 1 face. So that was a good move.
And then I have 3 more coins to spend. And I think I'm just going to stay in my lane and let you play with those cows.
I think you're doing the smart move. I think Dr. Livingstone's really good. Because if you roll that 3 face, that's pretty awesome.
That's pretty good.
That's good money. And you don't have to lose it when that happens too.
Yeah. All right.
Back we go. I'm drawing up to my limit. So I drew up to 5, and then I bring my discard back in, and we take the ones we like, which are the cats. A dark one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8, 4, 6, 8. Is that it? Is that it for me? That's it for me. Oh no, then if that's it for me, I gotta get the dark grays. Those are better.
Yep, dark grays are better. And remember your first player die.
Oh.
We're still at a hand limit of 9, but if we get further up on the fan track, we can actually get increased hand limits as well.
And then there's also something about if 1 player's in the zone ahead of the other, they get an extra.
There's a really brilliant catch-up mechanic to this game, which, I'll describe it now, is whenever a red line is passed, if the opponent is behind a red line, for each red line they are passed from their, I think it's the leader, or it's the leader, they get an additional hand size. So they get 1 more point in their hand size. So if you were 1 behind me, like if I was all the way up here, you'd get 10 dice in your hand.
Amazing.
Mhm.
Really clever.
Yeah, I really like that catch-up mechanic because it doesn't feel too out of control.
Yeah, definitely.
Here we go.
All right, let's do it. Oh.
Ooh, you're rich.
Yeah, I am pleased with that.
I got a foot and $1. Matt got a credit and $4.
And since I've got a 50% chance on this, I feel like I gotta go again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I would have busted if I had
wealthy.
3 in my zone. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Good
I'm
start.
wealthy.
Good start. I'm going to keep rolling.
I
But you should
really
stop.
want to.
That's such
I'm
a
not
good
going
roll.
to.
That's such a good roll.
I really want to.
Yeah. I wouldn't go. But I love that you're tempted. I'm going to stop there with just my 2 feet and my $2.
Okay.
Are you going to keep going?
No.
Okay.
I really thought about it, but not now. We'll wait until it's in more dire straits, and then I'll certainly do it. So I get to move 1, first of all, and then I have 8, which is a very exciting number because that opens up a lot of possibilities for me over here.
Oh, you have 8 because of this credit, right? I'll give you your credit.
Oh no, I have 8 on the board because of the first player die.
So the first player die is a square.
It's a credit.
Well, and the reason I'm making the difference is because you can choose not to spend it this turn and save it.
Right. Which again, I'm sure is smart in a lot of cases. Because I could just pick. Well,
it's situational. It's totally situational.
I could just pick up the old bad cheese.
Bad cheese? Oh yeah, bad cheese is amazing.
Yeah, I might be going for a dog cheese build. Let's see how
you couldn't
that
say
works
cheese
out.
dog. You had to say dog cheese. One's a better adjective and one's a better noun.
So yeah, I'll keep my credit and I'll let 1 coin go to waste. That's not the worst thing in the world.
And you took your foot?
Took my foot.
Great. I have 2 feet, so if I go across the line, you're gonna get a bonus, huh? Well, that's the route we take. I have $2 left. And gosh, do I get another broken cow? Yeah, I'm gonna burn a credit.
Just full cow.
And go hardcore cow.
I love it.
And that's the end of that round. Move to your discard, draw in from your draw pile up to your hand limit. Once your draw pile is empty, you bring in your discard.
So I now get 10.
You get 10 because I'm just ahead of you on that red line, which
that's a clever line to play, I think. Having the ability to move ahead. Like if I had had 1 more movement, I mean the 2 credits is nice, but if I were, in the adjacent space, it might have been worth it to sit behind. And
yeah. You're so far on the outside. I'm kind of hoping it kind of doesn't burn me too much. But we'll find out.
Okay. I think I have too many. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I do. So you'll go back there.
All right, ready to party?
Let's do it.
Cheese Dog is the name I used to dance under, Bauer Zero. It's pretty good. All right.
I kind of love just getting 2 hits on the first roll.
You kind of love getting just 2 hits? Yeah, because you're safe.
Yeah, because then I just feel good.
Yeah. I'm in a risk of busting here if I don't keep going.
That is a tough
But $3 is just my magic number. Yeah, I'm gonna go again.
Me too. Let's go.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna need a judge in on this one. You see this?
I think that's 1. I think you take it.
I think it's 1 too, but man, what is that? Come on, Tabletop Simulator. Give me a break.
At this point, it's almost 2. Just for pulling off the landing.
All right, we'll keep those. That feels like a good move.
Okay. So I have 3 movement. What does this little flag in a castle do?
Oh yeah, flag in a castle. That is gain a fan. So you can move your fan figure up 1.
Okay. I was gonna go for it because I have a good chance on these 2, but the idea of having Rapunzel as a new member of my fan club, I'm in.
Wait, what are you referring to?
Well, I'm visiting the castle.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Just making a super niche joke that is not in any way.
Yeah, no. Grim references are always great.
Yeah, these I'm gonna stick with because I get to roll these again next turn anyway, and that feels good.
Okay. So, I resolve first because I'm first player. So I have 2 feet, a cat, which again, our cat only does something if I have 2 of them. So that's a waste, but that's okay. And I have $4. So I'll move my 2. I'll scoot my 2 ways up this way. I'm going to try and take the inside track, honestly. Try and just jet forward. And then I have $4. Is anything $4? No, everything's 3. And dare we broken cow once again? I think we do. We go hardcore broken cow. All right, that's my purchase. What do you do? Go ahead and do yours.
All right, I've got 3 movement. I do lose a little dog.
Yes.
But I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, gain a fan.
And a credit along with that fan.
Love that.
As you'll see right there.
And then I have 3 and 5. I mean, we're committing. We'll get another draw.
Yeah, dog it up.
All right, I think I'm good.
Okay. So draw back up to your hand limit from your draw pile. And then
I'm back at 9 for my hand size now.
Yeah. We are in the same region.
Oh. Just gonna throw that everywhere, make a mess.
I locked it for you, so it won't do that again. I got 3 cats in my pool now. I'm ready when you are.
I have but 2 dogs. We're doing a real cats versus dogs situation.
Hey, I just noticed that. Or you just noticed that. Well, good call.
Ooh. I already forgot what the cheese does, but I have it. Super cheese. So I get 2 feet and 3 coins, and I lose the die. That's fantastic. Because I have some catch up to do here.
And you're going to catch up too, because I'm not going to re-roll this, and I think you're going to benefit from that.
Oh, do I roll again? I think I do. I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's smart to do. Oh!
Oh, no!
Oh! Now, crucially, you don't lose your cheese, because this isn't going to resolve up here.
Okay, I don't lose my dog either.
Correct, but they all do go to your discard pile. All the ones that were still in your roll pile stay in your roll pile.
Oh, boy.
Let me make sure that that's true. I'm pretty sure that's true. It feels true.
Yeah, it feels good. You know, that's a choice that I made, and now I'm suffering the consequences. I mean, it doesn't feel good. It's bad. Team Dog is licking its wounds, as it were.
Check if you bust. Busting. If you bust, you must move all dice from your active zone to your discard. As a bonus, you may move any dice from your roll zone to your discard zone. Okay.
Hey, Jake, I'm gonna have to take a friendly reroll. I did not use the first player die.
Oh, didn't you? Oh yeah, take your. Oh, absolutely.
I'll just roll. I'll just roll this.
Sure. You're in, baby. You're still in. So I would say I'm gonna let you, because we're friends here, and yeah. You can take that. Now you can re-roll this again, or you can keep this.
I think that because we're bending the rules, I have to re-roll again. No!
Matt, I love it. That makes for good TV. All right, so lose all those.
That feels fair now.
Yeah. I appreciate that about you. All right, cool. So I'll move mine. I have 2 feet and a cat. Again, a single cat doesn't do anything. Let's move forward. Let's lose a die, because that's always awesome. Let's lose this gray die here. Ooh, wait, can we? Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where it comes from.
I love this game.
Don't you? You already love it? I love it.
Yeah.
This game is addictive. $2 to spend, which is not a significant amount, so we'll spend a credit and buy another broken cow. I've never bought all of one dice before. I usually shake it up, but I've been so poor with my money options.
I think the broken cow is really good, though.
I'm very well. It hasn't played for me yet. I have rolled it 0 times for what I need. Moving on.
Even the 1/3 chance to move.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's draw up to our hand limit once again. Did you gain a fan for busting, by the way? Because you busted?
Oh, no, I didn't.
So this is good for you. So not only are you behind the line, so you get +1, but you actually gained a fan that lets you get another hand limit.
Ooh.
So you get to roll 11 dice this round.
That's good, because otherwise I wouldn't get to roll any of the special ones.
Yeah. I only get to roll 9, so I'm going to go, let's see, I have 7. We'll get 2 more fat cows. Is that what they're called? Broken cow, not fat cow.
That's what happens if you hit. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 11. It's a lot of dice. I'm going to bust. It's going to be awesome.
I love this game. It's even better in life when you roll the real dice. Oh, that's so true. Rolling a big pool of dice is a satisfying tactile feeling.
Super satisfying.
Ready to party?
Let's do it.
Oh, wait. I'm first player dice? Yes, right.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Because I theoretically saved myself and then immediately said, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I mean, I got 1. But...
You got 1. That's all that matters. Remember, you can't bust until you get 3, though.
Whew.
Now I have 3, and oof. I think I need to. Yeah, but racing ahead can be detrimental because I don't have as well. I think I'm gonna keep going.
All right.
Ugh.
This is not the most satisfying.
All right, I'll stop.
So I can put my little shield back in and roll again, right? That's how that works?
Yep.
And I would double swords, but I have none. All right, we're going again.
I think this is a good play. Because you want that cheese to hit.
I want the cheese to hit.
There you go.
So can I use the shield again?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I think so. Because you just re-rolled it and that symbol's there. So if you push, you may first move this. Yeah, you can always... It's a protector. That's what
That seems like a bad idea. Let's do it.
Ooh. Interestingly, your awesome ones aren't hitting, but remember, you'll be able to put them back in your roll pool, so they'll definitely be in your next hand.
I'm really tempted to go on more, but with 5 and 3 credits, I can do some stuff. So I think I'm just gonna sit here.
Yeah, I think that's a smart move. Let me resolve mine first, since I'm first player. I have 3 feet, so we'll go bingo, bongo, boingo. Getting pretty far ahead in the race, Matt. And
I know.
$3. Guess what we're buying? It rhymes with Mroken Mrow. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm moving 1 forward.
Great.
So that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have 5 and 3 credits. Let's see here.
What's Matt thinking?
I mean, part of me is just, commit to the process, trust the process, and get another cheese.
And the other part is doubting the process.
The other part is there's probably a better process out there. But 3 coins, yeah, I think that's it. I think we drop a credit and pick up cheese number 2.
Okay, cheese number 2. Good for you. All right, draw back up. The first player is yours. Draw back up to your hand limit. Your hand limit is at 11 because I'm still ahead of you, right? So, and you have one of those. Very nicely done.
That's good news. Yeah, bust big, bust early seems like a great strategy.
Just for games. All right.
10, 11. I'm rolling 12 dice. Wait. I'm also just a little bit colorblind, so I'm going to have to make sure I saw all of these because these yellows are blending in. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, yeah, okay. That's just a lot of dice.
All right.
I need to get them all.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you got it. Ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Oops.
That's depressing.
Oh, I got 1 cat again.
I just threw 11 dice, got 2 hits, but I'll put this guy right back.
Yeah, that's smart. I'm gonna roll again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we're talking.
I got a second cat. Yes.
So you get to set one die to whatever
Yeah,
you
we'll
want.
figure out how that's going to work in a second. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with that. Oh my gosh. Cheese galore.
Yeah, this is the tough choice where the idiot in me says, you should roll again.
Oh.
But I've got...
So you're aware of the idiot in you.
Oh, fully. I embrace it, particularly in board games. I think I stay on this one, though.
Okay.
So that goes in. Because then I'll definitely get my dogs next turn.
My dogs. All right. So if I've read this right, you have 2 feet plus your cheeses, which is 4 feet, one of which you have to return. So 4 feet and 2 feet is 6 movement this turn.
Yeah, that's pretty big. It's a bummer because I like these utility spaces.
And you can only use them when you end your turn there. But there's a real benefit to going way on the outside here. Obviously, it's going to be a much longer race. So I'm not going to try and talk into it.
I think for now, I am going to settle down right here.
Lose another die.
And we're going to lose one of these little dice.
I love that choice.
So that's my movement. And then I have 6 coins from my cheese. And one of these goes back to...
just 3 coins from your cheese. Remember that only...
Oh, it's only on the big
only
one.
the dotted one. That's a subtlety in this game, is that the faces are slightly different.
All right.
You do have 2 credits, though.
Yeah. We're trusting the process. Dog.
Yeah, dogging it up. Dog does go to your discard pile.
Had I successfully rolled it.
That you bought this turn.
Oh, discard. Yes, sorry.
All right. That's the end of... Wait, did you go first? Yes, or I went first, so we're good. Oh, wait, no. You went first, so we got to resolve mine. So I have 2 feet and 2 cats. Let's remember what the broken cow does. You must use 2 of them together to use this ability, which I have. Gain any 1 die. Set it on any face in your active zone, and then lose that die at the end of the round. So, I mean, this llama shaman's the... What's that?
I hadn't processed that you could just pull them from... I was thinking it's from your own queue. That's very cool.
No, it's just...
Now I know why they call it broken.
So what I could do is the Shimmy Shimmy Dino, which allows me to gain movement for each of my active white and gray and active... Oh, whoa. So I'd gain 5 movement right there.
Wow.
Or I could do the llama, which will gain me $2 and I'd gain a red die automatically. I kind of want to do the dino, but that's going to put me even further ahead of you.
I love.
The dino's right, though. We're going to do the dino. We're going to put it in our
very
active
cool.
zone. So the dino says, gain movement for each of your active white and gray dice. I currently have 5 of those active. So in addition to my 2 movement, I have 5 more for a total of 7 movement.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, do we go on the outside? Gain 3 credits and then come back in? That seems a little risky, but it does keep me in this zone, which means I'll only cross 1 red line, so Matt will only get a small bonus. I think we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's pretty good.
So I'll gain a 3 credits. 3. We move this back. We have to get rid of it. Don't get to keep it. I have $1 and 4 credits. It's another broken cow. It's another broken cow, baby. I got to spend 2 credits to buy that. And we're back to the top of a round.
This is wonderful.
You get +1 die from me, and +1 from your hand for a total of 2. So 11 again, right?
Yes. Oh, I had this. And you already took it from me.
Yeah.
Right.
I get to only roll 9, 6, 7.
So I'm rolling everything at this point.
Yeah. Ready?
Oh, no, hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Good catch. Good catch.
Although, no, it would not be I did not hit on one of these last turn, so it'd be that. All right, let's go.
Let's do it. Wow. Wow.
I'm going to put this right back in here.
Again we go.
Again.
Oh my gosh.
That feels a little better. I think I'm going to go again.
I'm going to go again too.
Oh no.
Oh, did you bust? Yes, you did.
Yeah, I
right.
sure did.
Then we stopping. Oh shit.
Give me a fan.
All right, viewers, you see this. This is a 1. You know it is. You know what I did. All right. Ready, Freddie? I guess so you gained a fan. You also gained what? 2 credits?
2 credits.
Very nice. You're very popular. All right, so I gain 1 credit from that. I gain a boot or a movement and $4. A single cat does nothing. Man, if I go 1 space, you're gonna get a whole nother, but that's fine because you don't even have the dice to make it work. So we go down here.
Yeah. Well, not yet.
Yeah.
I do have 4 credits.
Oh,
On a bust, can I purchase?
that's a really good question. Yes, I believe you can. Yes. Yes, you can use credits to purchase, I believe. Let me finish doing mine. So I have $4 and a movement. I used my movement. My $4 will be spent. Oh man, I can't buy another one of these, can I? Let's also get an up to 11. So I'm gonna ditch. Oh wait, I have 6 credit. I have $7 that I could spend, huh? Boy, cheese is kind of fun.
Cheese is pretty fun.
Yeah, let's cheese it up.
So at this point, the dogs and cats are fighting over the cheese.
Yeah, they each have their own cheese. I think they're fighting for which is superior. Okay, that's my turn. You want to buy anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna get another dog.
Jeez. Wow.
Got to do something, you know.
Yeah, well, they're good for money for sure. All right, back we go to the draw step.
All right. So I pull my 1 in.
So you're going to be drawing, let's see, you have +1 for 10, and then I'm 2 lines ahead of you for, you can draw 12. That's crazy. I'm still at 9.
All but 1. So I'm rolling 13 dice. I bet I can bust again.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I put in 1 too many. There we go. All right. 9 for me. 12, 13 for you because you counted the extra one. Right. Yeah. All right, here we go. See, it still feels good when you're losing.
There we go. There's a roll. And again, I'm like, I really want to roll again.
I am gonna roll again. You got that protector.
I think with the protector, I'm going.
Oh my gosh, look how rich you are.
This is the thing. I have 10.
You'll get a consolation prize of more credits anyway. It's up to you.
Let's do it. 1 more.
Oh. All right, I got to stop.
Okay. So this is a new process we're trusting. We're going again.
Power 0, the first player die does not count towards your hand for the roll.
I'm very glad.
Oh my god!
I am done.
You are filthy rich.
I am. My cheese is selling at a phenomenal price.
All right, Matt. So
wow.
you have, if I got my count right, $14 plus a credit.
Yeah. So I could move like 3 spaces or something, or can I only do that once per turn?
No, you for every 4 coins you spend, you can get a movement. But I think you might want to get some badass dice.
Yeah, I was curious about that, but it feels like Remind me how the swords work. We compare who has the most swords.
Right. So since I have no red dice, you're always going to win that when you roll it. And the next round, you draw all of your cubes. Currently, you're drawing all of your cubes.
Yeah.
So it's not a huge benefit for you right now. But as you gain more cubes, that might come into play.
Well,
you would also lose that die upon doing that.
Yeah, and also I can pick up a llama. I can pick up a llama and have the potential.
I think across the board in every game I've played, I think llamas are my favorite.
All right. Well, we're gonna diversify.
And this one's pretty good.
We're gonna make a deal with the llamas. We're gonna bring them into our cheese empire.
Well, the good news is that's only 8 of your $14. So you have 6 more to spend if you want, and you can't obviously afford the llama, but if you could only buy 1 of each type in a round.
Right.
Up to 2.
I think we cheese again.
Nightcat, you're right. Thank you for that insight. You're cheesed again?
Yeah.
Oh, great. You used all your money. Perfectly done. This is mine now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then we move our active die to our discard pile. We draw from our draw pool back up to our hand limit. You're drawing... You didn't move it all, right?
No.
So you're drawing 12 again, you monster.
2, 4...
Draw 9.
7.
Let's see, 5. So I got to draw all these.
10. 11. 12. Yeah, we're just going madcap. Throw everything in.
That's what you should do. That's what they're there for. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Not a mucho.
Not a ton.
We roll again.
Oh. Come here, dice. All right. I'm going again.
Whew.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, now we're good.
And I will not be rolling again. I've learned my lesson a little bit.
Oh man,
Not
2
fully.
dogs. You're doing great.
But yeah, with 2 dogs, I feel pretty good.
You're gonna be moving now. All right, I'll go first. I gain 1 credit. I'll give you that. And I have $3 a cheese. What does the cheese do again? You gain 2 feet. And I didn't roll the special one, so I don't have to get $3 and give it away. Boy, 2 feet plus another 2 feet is 4 feet, and that's going to get me past the marker here, but I bet you'll be getting there too. I think this is just art, so I'm just going to go here. 3 and 4. Matt, I'm getting a little close to the finish line, man.
I know. Fortunately, I got movement this time.
Okay. Additionally, I'm going to have $3 to spend, and I think that's a broken cow. Your turn, my friend.
Okay, so with my dogs, I lose them both, but I do gain 2 feet for each. So that's 4 movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I could hang out here and get more dice, but that's worthless. We're gonna do 1 more and hop over. And then I have 4 coins. Oh, and I have cheese. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this cheese. That gives me 2 more movement. Part of me wants to lose a die.
Part of you can.
All of me can. But I think I don't think that is wise. I think we're gonna move. I mean, no matter what, I'm gonna be sitting behind this line, I guess. So
That's
maybe
true.
I do.
That's true.
Yeah. I am. I'm gonna lose a die. And buy another dog. Because I've got 4. And that feels like my best chance at trying to make moves forward.
Okay. Let me answer some chat questions because I missed them while we were playing. Probably a silly question. Agent Fire asks, can you opt not to use certain dice per turn, like just buy the red now and hold on to it? Yes. So if you buy it and it goes into your discard, it'll then go into your draw pile. And then from your draw pile, you can choose what to roll based onto your hand limit. I do think you have to roll dice up to your hand limit. I don't know why you wouldn't. But yes, you do have to. The bonus of busting is that you can choose to take them out of your roll pool and put them in your discard pile. That is a benefit to a bad thing happening. All right, I have done all mine. You've done all yours. We move our dice to our discard and we draw back up to our limit. I'm still rolling 9. You are still rolling 12.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 2 behind you.
Jeez.
Right. Which is
so I get
everything.
6.
Because I dropped a die. Oh no, wait. 1 I don't do. Go back.
Whew. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, no, all right, we're good. Let's do it. Ready?
Let's go. Oh, we got Super Llama.
Oh,
Super
nice.
cheese. We got Super Dog.
That llama's amazing.
We got 1.
I'm going to roll again.
I think I am as well.
Uh-oh.
No. Oh, no.
You busted?
Yes. Statistically improbable.
And yet possible.
Oh, man. Well, I get 2 more credits.
You get 2 more credits.
Wow.
That's pretty nuts considering you also got your llama and your cheese.
I know.
I
should have set with it.
I don't know. I understand. I probably would have done the same thing. You just got a bad roll. I think you played it numerically correct.
It is tough to lose 5 movement, 3 coins, and a red die. Though.
Yeah, that hurts a lot.
Yeah. Wow.
Well,
but hey.
The game's not over, and also I'm getting further along, which means more bonuses for you, so we'll see. Real quick, I have a double cat, which is good. I have 2 feet, a cheese, which gives me 2 more feet, and a single coin. So that's 4 movement and a cat. Let's take... How many active green and white dice? 5. I gotta take a shimmy dino again. I gotta. Which means I get 5 more movement, so that's 9 movement. Can I get across the finish line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh, Matt. Uh-oh, Matt. Matt.
Oh, wow.
Matt, I just barely did it.
Oh, wow.
That is the most I've stomped someone in this game before or been stomped by.
Here's the thing. I made choices that set me up for this exact situation.
You got very unlucky right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had 2 very unlucky ones and a couple that I was like, Matt, probably reel it in.
3 of these dice hit 33% of the time. One of them hits 50% of the time, and the rest of them hit like 33.
No, these are
33%
well.
too. So yeah, you had 5 dice that rolled 33% of the time.
Yeah, I'm decent at math, and I was like, we're good.
You did so well, and yet there we are. But that's the benefit. That's the craziness of this game. It can just get kind of bonkers if you can chomp it up. I also was going cats the whole time and really didn't start chaining these till the very end.
Yeah, but what a good strategy just to go full cats the whole time.
What a sprint. What a sprint.
That's an awesome game.
I know, right? Isn't it so satisfying?
This is an immediate probably Christmas gift for Kat. Then I can justify getting it because it's not for me.
It's a great couples game too, and like a good family game too. I love that also you're this enthusiastic after having losing so bad because you can see how fun it is, even the losing aspect. I love that you gain fans when you bust.
It's so well designed. I'm sitting here like, one, I love losing games, so I have no worries. I like for me getting to try to bust. I'm like, yeah, I lost, but if it had worked, could have been cool. But the fan track is a really, really great balance, and not just because like it does give you bonuses, but also it changes like the feeling of the game in a way that I think is really important.
If I had wandered around a little longer and you had busted even just one more time, that would have been a whole nother hand bonus for you and 3 more credits. Like if you can get up to like 14 dice, it's pretty bananas what you can roll in a turn.
And yeah, it's just, it's nice to, it's like, I'm trying to remember like Kids on Bikes has adversity tokens. Whenever you totally fail, you get a thing you can use, and you're like, oh, cool. It makes the experience of playing the game such a delight.
It's a great consolation prize, and the catch-up mechanic of what's the lines on the racetrack gives you an added bonus. It's like in designing it, they thought, okay, no matter what bad news you get, there's going to be a little bit of something for you.
Right. And like, I would say the Broken Cow is aptly named. But it is one of those where like, it's crazy that you were able to pull that off. And even though I was 2 zones behind, I was like, well, if I have the ability to move. If I had rolled well, I could have moved like 12 spaces.
The broken cat. Yes, that's true. But the Broken Cow really hit it for me because I got the shiny dinosaur or whatever it's called, which just like was such a good synergy, right? And also you were gonna gain, if you'd hit that, you were gonna gain a red, which would have started chaining up your stuff too, because you would have been able to use all your dice again. Very good game though. I really like that. I definitely kind of want to play this again. Nightcat, I know you were out for a walk. I won very suddenly in the last round by getting 2 cats, getting a dino, and then getting 9 steps to just go whoop and win the game very quickly. Really good game though, Matt, and thanks for playing with me today.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sitting here like, who is off work today? I gotta play again.
Well, you don't have my job, so I have to go back to it, so I am not off work. But all you friends who hung out with us today, thank you so much. This has been Two Player Tuesday. Matt and myself are a part of Good Time Society, which is on YouTube and obviously here on Twitch. Check us out on social media. We have a podcast dropping a little bit later today called To Boldly Watch, where we watch Star Trek The Next Generation and talk about it. That's with my friend Becca Scott and Xander Jeanneret. There's a new episode of that going up this afternoon, so check it out wherever you get podcasts. Anything else we need to promote today, Matt?
Today, I think that's our full day for the day.
I think that is our full day.
Down the pike later in the week, but
yeah, and we'll be back next week for another Two Player Tuesday right here at this exact same time. So please join us when you can. With that, though, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you, everybody who won channel points for predicting that I would win, even though so many of you gave Matt your points. I'm watching you. I know what you're doing.
This is only my second game live, and people will soon learn that betting on me is a bad strategy.
That's true. I don't think betting on you is a bad strategy. I think betting on anybody is a risk, as we found in this game too. But
we need to set odds better.
Well, that's the thing.
If I win,
there you go. The rewards. Yeah, sure. You've beaten me in plenty of games.
That's true. I love suboptimal play.
That's not what you did. You rolled bad.
That's true. But like even this of like, oh, the narrative of me just doing dogs the whole time. that is as fun for me as trying to find a way to actually win. So
cats are gonna sprint at certain points like we do. Yeah, it was a hare tortoise situation. All right, we're gonna boogie out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all. See you real soon. See you on the Discord. Join us there, and have a great Tuesday.